If Queen Elizabeth looked uncomfortable about the casual atmosphere at Bondi when she visited the beach in 1954, she'd have felt even more alienated a couple of years later. From 1956, rapidly increasing numbers of new fiberglass surfboards started taking over the water, and Australia's great egalitarian surf culture began to blossom. From then on, hitting the beach in anything more than the bare minimum or something ostentatiously informal was a faux pas equivalent to taking a six-pack to a garden party. Surfing is now so ubiquitous that Australia looks set to elect its first surfing Prime Minister at the next federal election. Unless something radical happens between now and 2013, the next resident at Kirribilli will be putting a board rack in the garage and telling the driver to swing by Manly for a surf check on the way home from the office. But despite reaching this lofty height, the evolution of the culture was hardly a smooth one. Neither was it generic. Regardless of what most retro surf culture suggests, surfers varied enormously according to their age and where they surfed, says Gary Crockett, the curator of a new exhibition about surf culture in Sydney. He even goes so far as to say that there is no such thing as surf culture, just lots of different ways to be a surfer. But some things did bind the sport's followers, not least of which was a rebellious youthful spirit. Over the years, this would morph into its own codes and conventions, which next year will culminate in the inaugural Australian Open of Surfing, a replication of this extravaganza held every year at Huntington Beach, California. It's a glitzy commercial version of an innocent pursuit that began half a century ago. No wonder some old surfers are feeling nostalgic these days. This is Fred Pawle for The Australian.